Despite what appears to be highly polarized views on the Israel-Hamas conflict, the true sentiments of Americans were reflected in polls taken shortly after the outbreak of hostilities. These polls reveal that 83% of Americans said it was clear that Hamas is a terrorist organization. 72% of Americans said Hamas was responsible for the outbreak of violence in the Middle East, while only 10% alleged that Israel was to blame. 85% of Americans were concerned that the Israel-Hamas war would escalate into a wider war in the Middle East. 66% of Americans were concerned that the fighting between Israel and Hamas would lead to increased terrorism in the United States. 52% of Americans said the United States supported Israel about the right amount, while 20% said the support was not enough, and 20% said it was too much. 61% of Americans are sympathetic toward Israel, while 13% are sympathetic toward the Palestinians. 50% of Americans said that the Israeli government's military response to the Hamas attacks was fully justified. Another 20% said it was partially justified. And only 8% said it was not justified at all. 21% were unsure. 64% of Americans said the U.S. should provide arms and military equipment to Israel for its response to the Hamas attack. So, again, despite heated debates about all this, and despite all the anti-Israel protesters we see featured on the evening news, the majority view of the American public is on the side of Israel. The polls prove it. For more on all this, you are invited to read the brand new edition of the book, Israel on High Alert, by Rhodes, published in December of 2023. It's an up-to-date treatment of Israel in prophecy, and will be of great help to you as you seek to understand God's prophetic plan for Israel. The book is conveniently available on Amazon.com.